My grandmother died from it. My Uncle Roger died from it. My daddy's going through it. So I'm only human. So
yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because
Floyd Mayweather recently shared disturbing footage on his Instagram story showing letters, message screenshots, and other suspicious items that appeared to be serious death threats linked to the financial problems surrounding him. Reports suggest that one of the jewelry stores he allegedly owes money to is said to be connected to a powerful mob figure and major criminal operating in the United States while staying hidden behind the business for years. Another company tied to the claims is reportedly not even based in the United States. If these groups are truly behind the threats, then the only real way for the situation to end may be for him to settle the money he allegedly owes.
You've spoken about the mother of your children who also passed. For you, who does have so many people depending on him, has also had a ton of success as well. How do those losses of people you love?
Losing people you care about is a fear no one wants to face, and as Floyd's debt problems continued, the situation reportedly became more serious, with death threats and quiet warning signs appearing around his Las Vegas home. Strange signs of possible danger were noticed in different parts of the house, and they were enough to deeply alarm the boxer. After realizing how serious things could be, Floyd quickly moved his family out and placed them somewhere safer, while growing suspicion started falling on one person believed to be part of his own security team. These were not the kind of threats that could simply be ignored, even with the high level of protection Mayweather has always relied on.
But over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
yeah.
The seriousness of the situation pushed him to finally speak out and address everything publicly in case his own actions had somehow caused what was happening. Floyd noticed several strange signs that made it seem like the person behind it could be someone on the inside, but despite that, he decided to ask the public for help through a series of posts on his Instagram story. He added multiple captions to the footage before appearing in one of the videos himself to directly ask for support. It was a shocking turn of events, showing how success can sometimes attract dangerous attention. In another post, he made it clear how real the danger felt, saying this was no longer something to laugh off, and that both his life and the safety of his family were now at serious risk.
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great.
Maybe if he had expected the reaction, he probably would not have shared those posts on social media at all. The particular upload that appeared on his page quickly drew heavy criticism and mocking responses from many people. Some accused him of simply looking for attention, while others argued that his flashy lifestyle invited this kind of situation and believed he should deal with it on his own. One of the first comments mocked him by saying the threats were nothing more than a stunt because he could not handle retirement, and claimed fans saw him as all talk with no real action. The comment also took a shot at his finances, suggesting he should stop complaining and start searching for another exhibition fight to make money.
Now, John Gotti's the third sister, Nicolette. Now, she was wrong for this. She threatened Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter on IG, I believe. I saw it on Twitter.
One fan who believed Mayweather had spent years showing off and looking down on others mocked the situation by saying the biggest bully was now getting bullied online, and joked that someone should come save the richest boxer in the world. The person claimed it was nothing more than a publicity move to keep his name in the spotlight. Another commenter, who sounded like they were offering advice, suggested that if the threats were truly real, then it might be time for Floyd to reduce the trash talk and constant noise on social media. The comment pointed out that his bold statements and non-stop boasting have often upset people, and said this could be the right moment for him to think seriously about the legacy he wants to leave behind, or even bring in a stronger team to manage his online image.
Read what she's talking about right here. Nicolette says she's coming for Floyd's daughter in 2 or 3 years. I'm thinking that maybe she'll train for 2 or 3 years, and maybe she's hoping to get a fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter. Floyd Mayweather Jr.
While some of Floyd Mayweather's legal troubles, including tax-related issues, have involved direct government attention, many of his other controversies have been tied to private individuals and business groups. Because of this, there is growing speculation that the threats could be connected to jewelry stores he allegedly failed to pay after making expensive purchases, or real estate firms linked to questionable document claims. This has made it extremely difficult to identify exactly where the pressure is coming from, but reports from CNN pointed to 2 major companies he reportedly owes and suggested they could possibly be connected to the attacks. No one can say for certain. In the past, Mayweather also received threats connected to the family of John Gotti, and even though it appeared that their past issues have been settled, some still believe that history could be another possible angle behind what is happening now.
He's not a boxer, and I don't think his daughter's getting in the ring anytime soon. His daughter's not getting in no ring? For what? It's Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter. She don't gotta fight anyone. But Nicolette Gotti, she revealed herself. We know who she is right now.
According to reports from CNN, a company known as Zinni Media Concept Limited is reportedly owed millions by Floyd Mayweather after he allegedly failed to fulfill his part of a contract signed around 8 years ago. This situation highlights one of the biggest problems tied to his expensive lifestyle, as legal and financial disputes continue to follow him. A court in the United States ruled that the former world boxing champion must pay $2.4 million in damages to the Nigerian company for breach of contract. According to a statement from media executive Alex Noano, the agreement was made in June 2017 and required Mayweather to make several public appearances across Africa, including a major scheduled appearance in Nigeria.
It's diamonds. Today, no diamonds today.
That's the Richard Mille.
This is very humble. No, I like to call this people pronounce them different ways. Richard Mille is what my jeweler told me, so. That's exactly how you say it,
Richard Mille.
And of course, this is a watch connoisseur, so he would know.
I'm wearing a black sub, and we've got one right here.
You know what, today, I'm gonna go black sub.
Is that which one do you prefer? Is that the one you prefer?
Today, I'm gonna go black sub.
Black sub. You guys gonna have matching watches?
However, Mayweather reportedly ended the agreement on his own and did not return the advance payment that had already been made by the company. Alex Noano claimed that members of Mayweather's legal team suggested the boxer believed he could avoid paying back the money because Zinni Media was not a company based in the United States, which only added more controversy to the already serious dispute.
Sticking more together, pushing each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather.
After several failed efforts to recover the appearance fees from Mayweather, the company moved forward with legal action in 2018, accusing him of breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud. The company later stated that it appreciated both court rulings that were made in its favor. In October 2023, a lower court in California ordered Mayweather to pay Zinni Media millions in damages, along with prejudgment interest attorney fees and additional court costs, bringing the total judgment to around $2.3 million. Following the ruling, Mayweather chose to challenge the decision by filing an appeal.
Media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. What's important to me right now is my real estate, my family, different things I'm involved with.
In a ruling on August 24, 2024, Eva McClintock, the clerk of the appellate court, confirmed the earlier lower court decision in the case. Noano stated that even after the appellate ruling, Mayweather has still not paid the amount awarded, and the debt continues to grow due to interest accumulating at around 10% per year. The court has also allowed U.S. authorities to enforce the judgment by targeting high-value assets, including his 2015 Bugatti Veyron and his 2015 Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, which together are worth more than the debt itself. There have been no confirmed reports that Mayweather has settled this payment. As a result, the company may continue pursuing aggressive steps to recover what it is owed. Reports also suggest that Mayweather has been facing multiple separate financial disputes, including lawsuits from jewelry businesses over unpaid amounts, as well as other companies related to brand deals and ambassador agreements, adding to the ongoing pressure around his financial situation.
So, I gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a Birkin bag. So this is a man's carry-on bag when you're traveling. So a lot of times when people see a male carrying a bag like this, they be like, oh, that's a Birkin. You have to know the difference. Look it up. HAC, it's a hack bag.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
You got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best of the champ.
If there is one thing that clearly stands out about Floyd Mayweather Jr., it is his strong passion for luxury jewelry. However, this lifestyle has also brought him financial disputes, and he was recently taken to court over an alleged $1 million debt involving a jeweler. The former world champion, whose net worth is often estimated at around $450 million, is frequently seen wearing expensive chains, watches, and bracelets, and he often shares his high-end lifestyle online, including private jet travel and luxury cars. This is what earned him the nickname Money. However, according to jeweler Leonard Suleimanov, that image does not match how payments have been handled in his business dealings. A lawsuit filed in a federal court in Miami claims that Mayweather, along with a well-known music star, who is also one of his close associates, owes around $4 million for unpaid jewelry purchases.
Going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I couldn't actually be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people.
The jeweler's lawsuit specifically alleges that Mayweather and the music star violated the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, and also accuses them of fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and theft. As with the other cases, the boxer has not yet resolved this alleged debt. Another angle that has been mentioned in discussions around his public image is his outspoken support for Israel in relation to the Israel-Palestine conflict, which some people believe contributed to criticism and hostility toward him last year. However, due to his security team, the situation did not escalate further, and potentially more serious incidents were avoided.
On this giveaway, what I'm going to do is give 2 tickets away to my next exhibition in Mexico. But what I need everybody to do is follow all the instructions down low.
Talking about physical attacks, the boxing legend recently experienced something like that at a shopping mall after his fame and behavior frustrated many people around him. The reported incident happened amid fears that the undefeated ex-champion nicknamed Money was targeted because of his support for Israel. A crowd allegedly moved toward him and his entourage, and the situation unfolded while he was shopping in the upscale Hatton Garden area.
I'm bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Mayweather, who was wearing a green jacket, appeared visibly angry as he moved through the city with his security team following closely. The 47-year-old was reportedly approached by a group of people, while his bodyguards quickly escorted him out of a high-end jewelry store and into a waiting black SUV. A source close to Mayweather said that he was never physically touched during the incident, but claimed that some in the crowd shouted racial insults at him. Mayweather later addressed the situation on Instagram, stating that he was not punched or harmed in any way, and explained that what people saw was simply his security team doing their job to control the situation and keep him safe.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather was jumped in the street as he went jewellery shopping in central London after doubling down on his support for Israel in a furious conflict about the war in Gaza. The ex-champion, who's 47, was strolling around the floor at Hatton Garden this afternoon at around 4:30 when he's said to have got into a dramatic confrontation with a number of jewellery dealers, including some who accused him of supporting genocide. What we do know is that the incident spiralled out into the street.
He said he was in the UK for a short 48-hour visit, mainly for shopping, and added that he was completely fine and there was nothing more serious behind the incident. A witness who chose not to be identified recorded parts of what happened after it moved from inside the store out into the street. He told reporters that around 8 to 10 people were directly involved in approaching Mayweather, while another 20 to 25 stood nearby watching. The witness also claimed that Mayweather's security team appeared to be outnumbered during the situation.
What? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what
According to some accounts, Mayweather was reportedly shopping when he was questioned about his support for Israel. He is said to have stood by his position and stated that he was proud to support Jewish people. After that, tension escalated, and one person allegedly tried to strike him, which quickly made the situation more chaotic. He was then rushed out of the store by his security team, but by that point multiple individuals were reportedly attempting to confront him and pushing against his bodyguards as the situation became increasingly difficult to control.
Talking about a 15,000 square foot house. It's a mansion. It's beautiful, and you know he has nice stuff in there. It's like,
you know what's something that kind of gets me about this one?
What's that?
Like, sources close to Floyd have told us that he has a state-of-the-art, alarm system. You would figure that with a $25 million house that's up there in Beverly Hills, you would.
Yeah.
Now, does that make you think that maybe, just maybe...
Are you about to say inside job?
I mean, come on now.
I knew you were.
I mean, yeah. Like, if the
it's one of them TNT guys just not getting paid enough.
The eyewitness went on to say that Mayweather may have taken a few hits during the incident, while his security team tried to push people back and create space. He added that he did not see Mayweather throwing any punches in response, as the guards focused mainly on separating him from the crowd. According to the account, they managed to get him into a car, tapped the roof twice, and the vehicle quickly drove away. The entire situation reportedly lasted less than 2 minutes, with security appearing eager to remove him from the area as fast as possible. It has been suggested that Mayweather may have been targeted by some pro-Gaza supporters due to his public support for Israel. The incident reportedly came shortly after he launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, which he said aimed to provide birthday gifts for orphan children in Israel. He has also visited the Middle East in the past, and previously referred to Israel as his home away from home.
Nothing to him. But still, gotta be a little concerned if your home is broken into. Now, he's obviously not the first guy that's had his home broken into this year. It's been an epidemic. Jason Derulo, Yasiel Puig, a couple of different times. Mariah Carey, Demi Lovato, Drake, and Nicki Minaj have all gotten a hit. But Floyd kind of just got here. You gotta wonder what he's thinking of the LA scene.
Yeah, he's like, I'm getting back to Vegas. It's crazy because these trips are very high profile. He's out in China and he's posting pictures on his Instagram and everybody knows he's there and the house is wide open.
Mayweather was reportedly followed by a group of men as he and his security team moved toward a black car. As tensions increased, the former boxing champion entered the vehicle and the group drove away while the situation outside became more chaotic. In another video, he was seen inside a store looking at expensive watches and jewelry while surrounded by his entourage. A witness described him as window shopping and noted that he stood out due to his bright green Louis Vuitton jacket, which made him very noticeable in the area. The witness also mentioned that the area had a large Asian community and said one person shouted accusations against him, which then drew reactions from others in the store.